Deep in the mountains, a clear stream flowed gently between smooth stones. Sunlight filtered through the leaves above, scattering golden reflections across the water. The forest was filled with birdsong and the quiet scent of trees. By the stream, a young woodcutter worked steadily, swinging his axe with care. His clothes were worn, but his movements were honest and practiced. Each day, he came to the same place and cut the same trees, earning his living through hard work. That morning was no different until, with one unlucky swing, the axe slipped from his hands. Splash! The iron axe disappeared into the deep water below. The stream rippled for a moment, then returned to silence. The woodcutter knelt beside the water and let out a long breath. That axe was all he owned. Yet he did not shout in anger or curse his fate. He bowed his head quietly and said, "This is my fault." At that moment, the surface of the stream began to glow. From the center of the water, a mountain spirit rose, dressed in white, his presence calm and dignified. "What troubles you?" the spirit asked. The spirit lifted a shining golden axe from the water. "Is this your axe?" The woodcutter shook his head. "No, that is not mine." Next, the spirit raised a brilliant silver axe. "Then is this your axe?" Again, the woodcutter answered honestly, "No, it is not." Finally, the spirit brought forth a simple, worn iron axe, still wet from the stream. The woodcutter's eyes softened. He nodded. "Yes, that is my axe." A gentle smile crossed the mountain spirit's face. "An honest heart does not deceive itself," he said. "You deserve more than what you lost." The spirit returned all three axes, the gold, the silver, and the iron, to the woodcutter. The stream sparkled once more, and the forest remained peaceful, as if nothing extraordinary had happened. From that day on, the woodcutter's life slowly improved. Yet the greatest treasure he carried was not gold or silver, but the honesty he had chosen to keep. Not long after the honest woodcutter left, another man came to the same stream. This second woodcutter wore cleaner clothes, and his steps were confident. He had heard rumors of a miracle in this forest. As he worked, his eyes often drifted toward the water, filled with expectation. Before long, his axe slipped from his hands as well. Splash! The axe sank into the stream. The man paused, then smiled faintly. Instead of worry, calculation filled his eyes. He raised his voice and cried out, "Oh no, I've lost my axe." Once again, the water shimmered. The mountain spirit emerged, calm as before. "What has happened?" he asked. The spirit first lifted the glowing golden axe. "Is this your axe?" Without hesitation, the man nodded eagerly. "Yes, that is mine." Next, the spirit raised the shining silver axe. "And is this yours as well?" The man nodded even faster. "Yes, that one too." The air around the stream grew heavy. At last, the spirit lifted the man's own iron axe. "And is this also yours?" The woodcutter hesitated for only a moment. Greed overtook him. "Yes," he said, "that is mine as well." The mountain spirit slowly shook his head. "You owned only one axe," he said, "yet you claimed all three." With that, the spirit lowered the golden and silver axes back into the water. Then, even the iron axe slipped from sight, sinking into the stream. The water rippled briefly, then became still. The spirit vanished. The woodcutter stood frozen by the stream. His hands were empty. He fell to his knees in regret, but the forest gave no reply. The sun continued to shine. The water continued to flow. From that day on, people told the story of the two woodcutters together. The honest man gained more than he had lost, while the greedy man lost even what was truly his. And the mountain stream still flows quietly, teaching those who listen. Honesty brings its own reward, but lies leave empty hands behind.